Hello everyone, my name is Alexey, and today we are venturing into the realm of software design to explore a pattern that's a game changer in promoting clean, organized and efficient communication within your code, the Mediator Design Pattern. Ever felt overwhelmed by complexity of component interaction in your application? That's where the Mediator steps in as a hero, simplifying the orchestration of communication between different parts of your system. In this video, we will unpack the Mediator pattern, diving into its core principles and showcasing the scenario when it truly shines. From real example, it should be a chat room or maybe air traffic control system. So, if you ever found yourself wrestling with communication complexity in your code, stick around. This video is your guide to understanding and implementing the Mediator pattern, a tool that brings harmony to the symphony of your software. Please like and let's get started. Okay, let's move to the code and let's consider example without using Mediator. For example, we are developing chat application, and now let's delve deeper into why writing code without the Mediator design pattern in this specific chat application scenario can be less favorable. So what we have here, we just have here class user. In constructor we have to pass name. Also we have two methods. Also it's send message and receive message. Yes, in send message we have to provide message and another instance of user, and in receive message we will just log our received message. And what we have in our console, so firstly we are creating our users, and for example we want to send message hello from user 1 to user 2, and we can see in our console user 1 sends message hello to user 2 and user 2 received this message. And from the first look all is okay, but we have some challenges and issues here. First, it's tight coupling. So users and user instances are tightly coupled with each other. They have direct knowledge of each other existence, leading to high dependency. So we can meet it here in send message method. Yes. Second, it's limited scalability. As more users are added, the direct communication approach becomes increasingly complex. Adding new users requires modifying the existing user classes, leading to a maintenance nightmare. So we will have all logic for sending and receiving messages in our user class. So we will have here requests, setting up WebSockets or etc. And it's not related to user itself, because it's not like user's method. It's a method for a specific service which will serve our user class. Yes. Then we will have difficulty in modification. So if you want to change the messaging logic or introduce new features, you must modify each user class individually. So also messaging functionality is not related to user itself. It's a responsibility of a specific service. And this violates the open-closed principle and making code less extensible. Yes. So if you are not acquired with the open-closed principle, you can click on the top right corner and watch video on my YouTube channel. And fourth is lack of centralized control. We have just user, but we don't have central entity managing the communication flow. This can make it challenging to control and understand the entire system when we will hire new developers or etc. So new developer will see new class user, okay, user will have name, age or etc. But also in user class we will have all logic regarding sending messages, regarding receiving messages. In our example, yes, it's console logs, but in a real application we have to set up here a WebSocket. We have to provide additional headers, additional parameters, additional logic which will be in these two functions, and these two functions will be more than 200 lines, and it will be hard to understand this. So as we considered, this application architecture is not suitable. So yes, it will work in mini application, but when we will try to scale it, we will write all logic inside user class, inside send message and receive message methods. We have couple bounding between users, could be maybe a security issue. Now I want to refactor this code and use Mediator pattern, and you will see how more scalable and how more neat will be code after this refactoring. Amazing, let's refactor our code with using Mediator pattern. And firstly, let's start from scratch and remove all previous code. So let's remove it. Cool. And firstly, we have to understand that core logic of our application is chat. And we need to create a specific class which will be responsible for our chat functionality, for our sending message, yes? And it will be our mediator. So let's start. It will be class chat mediator. Yes. And in chat mediator, we will have just one method. So send message. We need to provide here set of arguments, and it will be message. It will be from user and to user. So from user we will send message, and to user we will send message to a specific user. Yes. And here we will have just console.log, and so we will have here from user name sends message. It will be a specific message to, and in square brackets we will have to user name. Nice. And also in this send message we have to call receive message method from to user, and we have to provide here our message. So maybe for some alerting or etc. or brushing on our interface. Yes. So we created our mediator. Then we have to develop our user class. So we will have class user, and we will provide in constructor not only name, we will provide here mediator. And this dot name equals name, and this mediator equals to mediator. It will be our manager, which we will inject inside user and perform some operations. And in class user we will have the same methods. So send message, yes, and we have to provide here message and to user, and also we will have receive message, and we have to provide here message, and here we will just have console.log in square brackets this name. So this points to user class, receives message, and it will be our argument message. Nice. And in send message we have to just use our mediator. So this mediator send message, and we will provide here our message. Our from user will point to our class, so we have to provide this, and to user. Cool. And that's it. So let's create our mediator and then users, and then let's try to send our message. So const mediator, it will be our new chat mediator. We don't have to provide some options, and let's create our users. So const user1 equals to new user, and we have to provide here user1, for example it will be Nick, and mediator. So the same will be with second user, so user2, and also we will provide the same mediator. Yes. Let's send message user1 send message, for example it will be hello and smile, and we will send it to user2. Nice. As we can see in our console, user1 sends message hello to user2, and user2 receives message hello with our cute smile. Cool, we refactored our code, and let's consider it more deeply, and let's discuss advantages of Mediator Design Pattern here. So, first advantage will be decoupling. Users no longer have direct knowledge of each other. They will communicate through this chat mediator, reducing dependencies and promoting a more modular design and code architecture. Then, second advantage will be scalability. Adding new users becomes seamless. They interact through Mediator without requiring changes to the existing user classes. This adheres to open-close principle, making the codebase more extensible. And with this, we are coming to third advantage is flexibility. So modifications to existing messaging logic or introduction of new features can be handled within the mediator. This centralization of control enhances flexibility and maintainability. So, for example, we want to change our console log to alert. Yes, and it will work, of course. So let's change it to console log again, and as we can see, we will modify our chat mediator. It's our logic manager. We won't introduce new bugs and touch user class. We will enhance our logic through mediator, yes? And fourth main advantage is centralized control. So the mediator acts as a centralized hub, making it easier to manage, understand, and control the communication flow. It provides a clear separation of concerns. So, for example, our new developer will come to our code, and if he or she wants to deal with logic of sending messages, he or she will come to mediator and see the whole logic. And inside user class, he or she will see, for example, some UI features or etc. But the business logic will be described in the mediator. Okay, let me finalize. And in summary, the Mediator Design Pattern addresses the limitations of direct communication by promoting a more loosely coupled, scalable, and maintainable architecture. It fosters better code organization and follows principles that lead to more robust software systems. So please share your thoughts about this video, about maybe how you implemented Mediator Design Pattern in your pet project or work project. Please like, subscribe, stay tuned. Please follow my Telegram channel, check the description, and share this video with your friends. Bye!